Hello, how to identify a real move for swing trading? Let's take a look at our watch list and stocks we like to analyze today. Those three and see if we can identify a real move for entry. The first one is BKNG. We are going to make sure we are on maximum daily chart. BKNG. And well, as we are looking at BKNG, is following this support line currently. We have two other support lines that we trace to be where we want to buy, but currently is right at this support line. We don't know if this is going to be a valid line or if it's just supporting the upside wall of the mountain that it has been claiming, for the past 3 years. We have the date on the x-axis from the past to the present, and we have the price on the y-axis from $0 up. So we have those two valid lines that are longer than 3 years, and we like to buy at those. Whether it's going to come down to those anytime soon, we are not entirely sure. One thing we know though is yesterday the price dropped. Today is December 4th, 2025, and we are doing our analysis before the market opens today. The market dropped yesterday, the price dropped yesterday. That's why it's red. The price at the end of the day was lower than the price in the morning when the markets open. So when you are looking at it in comparison to this support line and the all-time new high that it reached a while ago, you'll notice that the price dropped to this value line. So if we assume it's going to go up from there, then it is, a setup for us to buy some share. So in that case, we'll go closer to see what it's doing here. And when you look at it, after it make lower lows coming down, it start making a higher lows here. This low is higher than that one, which is higher than this one. So it start making higher lows and is right at that support line. So if we assume it's going to go up from here, then today when the markets open will be the time to buy some shares, But again, knowing that there is a possibility it might go lower. At one point, we are not entirely sure. But for the time being, is racing around the support line to start going up again. When we look at the last time it reached a new all-time high, it was in July. Excuse me. It was in July. So 5 months ago, it has now gone up yet. And we can see last time it touched base with this value line was in April. So it touched base with it in April from all-time new high, a pullback. In fact, it touched base with it here in March. We bought it there when we saw few higher lows, arrows facing up. They'll show where we purchased, and arrows facing down show where we sold. So we purchased it there and it pulled back lower before start going up, and it reached a new high here and we sold it. But then it continued a little bit more before it was down and pulled back again. So should we buy it again the way we bought it here or not? Those are decisions you have to make for yourself. Personally, I don't even have that much in the account to make this purchase because the price is a little bit steep. So, but those are things you have to ask yourself. So March here when it touched base with it, and 4 months later it reached a new high. In fact, when it was done reaching new highs, and then it pulled back. So we will see here the last time it reached a new high was in December, and then it pulled back in March to touch that valley line. 3 months later or 4 months later, we just have to see if there is some pattern there related to the season that you can rely on. It is December now, and it's not at the peak, but it is at the valley line. And it seems to me that it's related to, to travel. So those are decisions you have to ask yourself. Is it supposed to be at the, at the valley line at this time of the year? But again, those are things that, see how we are doing those analyses, and to see in the past how it did it, to see if there is a pattern that you like to rely on. In general, I don't try to pay attention to seasonality unless it's obvious to me that there is a seasonality pattern here that keep repeating itself. December, it was at the peak. December this year is at the valley. So yeah, those are things you have to consider. And last time it was at the valley again was in August. So there is not much of, pattern right there, but clearly it's claiming this. So you just know that, if you buy some and it's done, there is a chance it will pull back here and it will be a while before it will go back up. So therefore, we just want to keep observing it to see what it's doing. And we have those 2 lines that moving forward, we prefer to just buy at. When it's going to come down to those, we are not entirely sure. The next one we are going to analyze is BLK. So BLK, we have those 2 lines that we like to buy at, and right now it reached all-time new high and seems to be going down. Yesterday the price went up. We have a green bar. The price at the end of the day was higher than the price in the morning when the market opened. Whether it's going to rest here and start going up from there to make another high, we are not entirely sure. At this point, we just want to keep observing it. We have those 2 lines that we prefer to buy at, and we are going to just wait until it comes down to those. In the meantime, we can just focus on buying some others that are at their valley lines while we are waiting on this one. So it's not a buying for us. So the next one we are going to analyze is BRO. Okay, so BRO, we have this support line that we like to buy at. It reached all-time new high for a while ago, and right now it's going down. The price went down yesterday, but in overall, the direction is going toward this valley line, but it's not there yet. So we are just going to keep observing it. Do you see how it claimed this mountain for the past 2.5 years and decided to come down? That is the reason why for BKNG we are a little hesitant buying it at that support line, in case that support line is now a valley line but is supporting the upside wall of the mountain that is claiming. At some point it might be done claiming it and might decide to go down. So therefore we decided we prefer not to buy it there, or if we buy any pullback we can buy some more. As for BRO, it's not where we want to buy it just yet. It's getting there, but it's not entirely there yet. So therefore, it's not a buy either. Let's go back to BKNG. So BKNG, we can use the maximum monthly chart to see it even further far from us. So you can see the mountain is claiming is too steep for us to use that as a valid line. It could be, but it's just too steep. Therefore, we feel like at some point it might decide to come down here. At what point, we are not entirely sure. So those are decisions you have to make for yourself. If you are okay buying it there, if you pull back, you get stuck in it, you can buy some more here. And when you are positive in both of them, after you reach a new high, you can sell it. But we just feel like it's still claiming a mountain is not down. And since our long ultra line swing trading strategy consists of buying at the value line and selling it after the peak, we just prefer to wait to buy at the value line. So now that since we purchased it and sold it this year, we can take a look at, that'll be this one here. So we purchased it in March for $4,594 a share. We purchased one share and we sold it 2 months later for $5,342.40. We didn't pay any fee, and we make $747 a profit per share on it, and that was 16% return for having it for 2 months in our portfolio. So that was a good purchase right there. So the main reason is it done? We just don't know when it's going to be done with this value line, and that is why we just prefer to just keep observing it. If it's going to continue going up from there, we can just keep observing it until it's done and come down lower here, because I feel like at some point it might. So thank you so much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for your time. And as for this answer, we didn't really see any today for purchases, unless you are willing to take that move on BKNG. Other than the other two, they are now close to where we want to buy, and they are now either close to all-time high to sell it if you have it in the portfolio yet. So, but you understand, how we analyze the stocks to make an entry. So, none of them is there. To the exception of BKNG, that is a dilemma for us. And when you are not sure, it's better you don't take any action and you just keep observing it. Unless you don't have any problem getting stuck in it and you buy some more. When it goes lower to a lower value line, you might buy some more there and sell both later once it reaches all-time high. That is a decision as well. That stock is not going anywhere anytime soon, in my opinion. Therefore, you'll just keep it in your portfolio for the time being. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and in nasoap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small and focus on making profit on each one of your swing trade, and slowly you will grow your account from there. We have an online workshop that we are organizing, and the next one is Saturday, December 6th, 2025, and it is a small group online workshop where you will practice analyzing stocks to see if any is well positioned for you to purchase. If you are interested, will you please reserve a spot? You can find it, you can find it on our website, our online store, liberdownload.com. For more tips on how, related to our swing trading strategy, and how we create our watch list and so forth, will you please check the playlist in the description of this video. Thank you for your time.